Connecticut has great chefs, right? But did you know the first American cookbook was printed right here in Hartford, and it's been deemed by the Library of Congress as one of the books that shaped America. Tonight, we're taking you inside a Connecticut museum to look at that original copy, and we're putting one of those recipes to the test.
In go the shrimp. We have to have a little lemon in there.
Before the greats like Julia Child.
So as you can see, now it glazed the top
yes,
like
yep.
That's what we call enough mirror eggs.
And of course, our local Connecticut culinary king, Jacques Pepin. Amelia Simmons paved the way.
Having freshly washed hands is actually preferable now when dealing with paper.
She wrote the first American cookbook, American Cookery.
There were cookbooks being printed, but they were British recipes.
Printed in 1796 when the country was just 20 years old. 2 copies can be found right here in Hartford's Connecticut Museum of Culture and History.
We have put it on exhibit quite a bit because it is an important story in terms of Connecticut and is one of the, what we would call like one of the highlights or treasures of our collection.
The book broke the mold, catering to American tastes and ingredients.
There are some instructions in here on how to dress a turtle or how to dress a cow's head, and that's pretty much butchering or preparing for cooking.
Is it significant that a woman was published during that time?
I think it was. It was very interesting that she had done this.
If you read through it, it's more like an instruction manual for a very good reason. Simmons was an orphan, and she wanted to share knowledge on how to cook to other young people who didn't have anyone to teach them.
She was making this for women who might find themselves separated from their families. Either their families have been deceased or they were orphaned, and they would need to learn these skills of how to cook.
Turn this off. That's well mixed.
So I had to try it out for myself. I'll try cooking cow's head maybe another day. But pound cake sounded doable, and a Boston University professor made it even easier, breaking down the recipe to a modern kitchen. You start with equal parts sugar and butter.
They were not shy on butter in colonial times, but let's be honest, Americans aren't shy on butter now.
Then eggs. Instead of 1 gill of rose water, I used 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Easier to find. Then she writes spices to your taste. I went with allspice since it's a classic Thanksgiving flavor.
And she doesn't say how much, so I'm just throwing in some allspice there. Here we go. Turn on the mixer.
Add the flour.
And voila, we have our batter. I'm gonna put it into this cake pan that I bought at my local grocery store because I figured why not just get disposable? It'll make it easier for everybody.
Keep in mind, they would have baked it over a fire. I set our oven to 350 and checked it routinely.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
There you have it, a pound cake. Channel 3 director Ethan is a fan.
I do like it. I like the texture. It's very soft and moist.
From an early American to one living in 2025, the first cookbook printed by an American for Americans still holds up.
She talks about how important it is to have this because it's after the revolution, things are changing, and she's talking about the older generations want to do their tried and true ways, and sometimes you need to learn how to do some things some new ways, which is what she's proposing in this cookbook.
And even though the term American Dream wasn't coined until 1931, Amelia Simmons was living it. Her cookbook was such a success, there was a second edition printed.